occupational therapy assistant here today for your occupational therapy session. How are you doing today?
I'm good.
Great. Have you ever been to participated in occupational therapy before?
Mm-hmm.
No? Okay. Well, let me just tell you a little bit about it. Occupational therapy is to help people. It helps people enhance their lives and bring balance to their lives by increasing and helping you be fully participating in the activities and the hobbies and things like that that you want to participate in your life. How do you feel you're doing with that now?
I'm okay. I'm just very tired.
Okay. Well, hopefully what we're going to do, we're going to address this today so we can work on, I have some ideas for you to implement some energy conservation techniques and work simplification techniques. And that's going to help you increase your energy level and maybe not feel so tired. I know that the respiratory therapist and the physical therapist have talked to you about using your pursed breathing. That's something you want to do when you're actually doing the techniques we're going to start today. So you want to continue that breathing that you learned at home in your regular routine, okay? Does that sound great? All right, so the first thing is I have an activity configuration scale here, and if you just want to, this is going to help me get used to what you usually do in your daily routine during the week when you work and also on the weekend, okay? This will help us together figure out how we can adjust your schedule, like I said, to increase your endurance and energy during the day. Okay, so why don't you take a couple of minutes to fill this out. This is your typical weekday. This is starting at midnight. This will be during the day and in the evening. Oh, great. Okay, so you work part-time, and what do you do for part-time work?
I work in my house as an editor for a newspaper.
Oh, that's interesting. Great. Okay, so it says, let's look at this together. One of the things is that when you wake up and you get ready for your day at work, which is in your office, you want to take a good suggestion is to take a break after you wake up and get ready, say after breakfast, just a 10-minute break to get your, and that might be, you can read something enjoyable or just sit down and take a break. That little 10-minute break is going to make your work, when you start your work as editing at home in your office, more efficient. Okay, you'll be able to do a little bit longer of a time right here if you take that break in between getting ready for the day and the actual work itself. Okay, that's one suggestion. This is wonderful. What other hobbies do you like to do? See here you take your child to soccer, and you even have a grandkid you go to soccer practice. That's so interesting. Great. So what else do you like to do for you?
I enjoy reading and going to the library.
Okay, wonderful. Is that something you like to do during the week, or would you enjoy it more on the weekend?
On the weekend.
Okay, great. All right. Again, seeing as you have a long work day, if you find a time, say when you take your lunch break, or even another 10 minutes in that day, after lunch, before lunch and ending your work day, just take another 10-minute rest break. That might be something in a recliner, to take a walk outside for 10 minutes at your own pace using your pursed breathing, or just in a recliner lifting your feet. Something, get out of your office and do some kind of other kind of rest break for 10 minutes. It's also good for your eyes to rest them. Do you have any questions so far?
I do not.
Okay. And here's another interest checklist. So besides reading, like you also mentioned, look through these And maybe there's some other activities we can talk about and how to simplify those and conserve energy during those so you can participate in those more. And there's another page on the back. And on this page, you can even add some other activities. If you didn't find some that were listed, feel free to add those. Okay, great. So you mentioned that you like reading and you also like going to the library. Nice. So you enjoy those real books, just having a real book in your hand, maybe because you're on the computer so much during the day. All right, this is awesome. So the next thing we can do is, let's get this together. I brought my iPad and we can look at your local library. Have you ever been on the library website before? You have? Okay. Has it been a long while or most recently?
It's been a little while.
Okay. So go ahead and let's see if you can go to that library website in your town. Since you've been there, you probably know the address. And look here, there's where it says activities and programs, so click on that. Are there any of those out of that list that interest you at the library?
The book clubs seem to be interesting.
Okay, so attending a book club, oh, here's one with blogging. That's interesting. So which one out of these would be your choice? And look, it has the schedule here. These are on Saturdays. You mentioned that you wanted to do an activity, add an activity to your schedule that was on Saturdays.
I would love to do the Saturday book clubs. I'm just very tired, so I'm not sure if that's something I would be able to do.
Okay, so that's what we're going to work on right now. There's one at 11 a.m. Let's try that one to start, okay? All right, so you can put that aside and we'll look at your schedule again that you wrote here. And on the weekends, you still get up early, and 11 o'clock looks like it would fit right about here. So what you're going to want to do to conserve your energy is, again, after you get ready during the day, you want to make sure you have a 10-minute break before you go and leave for the blogging group. Now, would you prefer to drive or have another way of means of transportation?
Driving tires me out, so I've Ubered before.
Oh, that's a great idea. How far is the library from your house with an Uber?
15 minutes.
15 minutes? That's awesome. So what you would want to do is, number one, you want to make sure you plan ahead. So I would call the Uber either first thing when you wake up or right after you finish breakfast in the morning before your rest. That way you plan the trip right here, and then you can actually take a rest. That frees up your mind and your body. And the same kind of thing, you can walk outside, you can go sit outside, just get a change in scenery, put your feet up, take a real rest where you're doing nothing but relaxing, okay? It can even be a short nap. And then you'll be all ready and fresh and have more energy for your blogging group at 11 at the library, all right? Okay. Any questions about that?
No.
All right. So again, by changing just a little things in your routine during the week and on the weekend, you're going to find that you're going to be working more efficiently, so you're going to have more energy for work and your play and leisure activities, and saving you energy. You're going to feel much better. So I'm going to leave you with these. If you have any questions once you go home, my name and number is right here at the top, and then I'm going to send you with these handouts too, okay? It's everything that we talked about today. Balancing your activity with rest, planning ahead, taking the 10-minute breaks, and pacing your activity using your breathing. Okay? Well, it was great meeting you. If you have any questions, please call me. Thanks, Lorraine.
Thank you.
Have a great day.
You too.